right, welcome back, second graders. Last week when you were here, we used a piece of cardboard and we used a ruler and we measured out all these little slits. Does anybody remember? What is the length that we measured? Brooke?
Inches and centimeters.
Inches? Well, so our ruler has inches and centimeters. So we first measured the inches and then we measured what, Henry?
The half inch.
The half inch. Very good. So at the bottom and the top we have a half inch. And then we spun each of these little yarn pieces on here to make what's called the loom. The loom is the part that we weave onto. Okay. The back side has your name. Okay. I want you to weave on the side that does not have your name because we're going to cover it up. And if we weave on this side, we won't see whose it is. So when you start your weaving today, I want you to start on the side that does not have your name. Okay? You get to choose whatever color yarn pieces you want. You can do light blue, dark blue, light blue, dark blue, light blue, dark blue. That would be an A-B pattern. You could do an A-B-C pattern, which would be like red, yellow, blue, red, yellow, blue, red, yellow, blue. You could do an A-B-C-D pattern, A-B-C-D, so like red, orange, yellow, green, red, orange, yellow, green, red, orange, yellow, green. Or if you want to do like the whole rainbow, I'm fine with that too. I have a student yesterday who started doing dark red, dark orange, dark yellow, dark green, light green. Do you hear the pattern in that?
Yeah.
Yep, so it's totally up to you how you want to do your weaving. Okay? All right, so to get started, I'm going to start with blue. I think blue is a good color you'll be able to see. You always want to find the end. Okay? This spool right now is actually in pretty good condition compared to some of the other ones. You do not take a scissors and find a loop and cut through your loop. Okay, that's not okay.
It doesn't
Okay, Lily, will you go grab me some scissors? What you want to do is find your end. So you kind of look through your spool. And I did see an end. Where did it go? See, I brought it over and I found one. So we got to look for it. If you can't find it, you just keep looking. Oh, there it is. I see one right here.
I see one.
All right, there's an end. All right, so when you get your yarn piece, you are only going to get 1 arm's length. Do not get more than that. Okay? If you want that color to be bigger on your board, then you can go and get a 2nd arm's length later. But, yep, so 1 arm's length. Hold it with your hand here, stretch it out to your other hand, and then cut. Yep, so there we go. Okay? So this is about how much you'll have for each time that you're going to do your weaving. Okay? When we do our weaving, we do not always go from left to right, and then left to right, and then left to right. Okay? That's how we kind of did it when we did paper, but we have 1 long piece of string. So we're going to go left to right to left, left to right to left, left to right to left. Yep. All right, so when you take your first piece, you're just going to start from the left side or the right, doesn't matter, and you're going to go under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under. Okay? Now, here's the important part. When I go back this way, okay, I don't want all of this extra stuff on here. So before you can start, you have to take and pull this string all the way through so that you have a teeny tiny little tail on the end. Yep, and if you get a knot, then you got to take the time to unravel it. So I'm going to keep unraveling, get rid of that. And I'm going to pull all the way over until I have a tiny little tail. I can cut that tail off later, okay? I push that up, and now it's time for me to start from the right side. So I'm going to focus. So you see right here that this is under. So that means when I take my end, I need to start over. It's under here, or it's over here, so then I'm going to go under. Yep, oh, I'm having a hard time. Yep, it does not matter as long as where you are right here, you're starting the opposite, and that will keep you on track. Okay, so now I'm going to bring it back down. I'm going to go, so over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under. All right, now it's time for me to pull all of this extra string. Okay, so I'm going to keep pulling and keep pulling until I have a little tiny loop at the end. Okay? Then I'm going to push it all up. Yep. And I want to make sure that there's a little bit of a wrap around. If this doesn't wrap around, then I probably didn't do it correctly. Okay? I'm not going to take any questions to the end because I'm doing a video, so hold on. All right. So now we're going to look at this side. Now we went from left to right, right to left. Now we're going to come back over here. Is this under or over? It is over. Yep. So I'm going to go under. Yep. So I'm going to take and I'm going to make sure I go under this one, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, and under. Notice how I do it down here. It's a lot easier to weave in this area. And then when I'm done, I pull it through, and then I push it up. Okay? All right, now this one is under. So I'm going to take my end and I'm going to go over, under, over, under, over, under, over. I'm going to pull it all the way through. Okay, and I don't want to pull this too tight. If you keep pulling this too tight, right, eventually you're going to have more like an hourglass shape and all of these are going to be all scrunched in the middle. Okay, so you don't want to pull it too tight. You want to leave it kind of loose at the end and then push it up. It's a red point. Sorry, guys.
That wasn't me.
All right. I might be sharing this with Mrs. Pajerski too. She's going to know what's going on in here, so I try my doing my best. All right, again, one more time review. This one is over. All right, let me focus. So this one is over, so now I'm going to go under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, and under. Okay, and then I pull it all the way through till there's a little tiny loop. I push it up. You can tighten it a little bit. Now, you can keep going with what you have left over, but I'm going to show you how to finish it, okay? Super easy. All you have to do is clip off so there's a little bit of a tail, okay? And then you start with a new color. All right, so got my new color ready already, okay? And you can choose which side to start. So if I start on this side, I would go over, okay? If I start on this side, I would also go over because that is an under. So you can decide which end, okay? I'm just going to start over here. Since this one is under, I'm going to go over, under, over, under, over, under, and over. And then I pull it all the way through so there's a teeny tiny little tail. And I push it up. So you just start your next color. You don't even have to worry about tying anything off. At the end, we'll trim all of these extras. Okay? Everybody ready to try it out?
Yeah!
Since I made the video, if any of us need extra help, then you can come back up to the carpet with your yarn and you can follow along with the video. Okay? All right.